If you're over 75, listen closely, because today might be the simplest health breakthrough you've ever heard. Every morning, millions of seniors start their day with a warm bowl of oatmeal, but most of them don't realize they're missing one tiny addition that could help keep their arteries cleaner, their heart stronger, and their energy levels higher than they felt in years. And the best part, it's natural, inexpensive, and you can start using it tomorrow morning. You've lived long enough to know that health doesn't come from complicated routines or extreme diets. It's the small, consistent habits that quietly transform your life. And one of the most powerful habits is what you choose to fuel your body with the moment you wake up. Oatmeal is already a heart hero, but when you add one simple ingredient, ground flaxseed, it becomes a powerhouse for clearing buildup, improving circulation, and keeping those arteries flexible and youthful. Flaxseed is rich in omega-3 seconds, fiber, and antioxidants, giving your heart exactly what it needs to stay clean and strong. Just 1 tablespoon each morning can make a difference. You can feel from easier breathing to better stamina to a calmer, more stable heartbeat. But it's not just about what you add to your oatmeal. It's about reminding yourself that you still have control. No matter your age, no matter your past habits, your body is always ready to respond to care, nourishment, and attention. You are never too old to get stronger. You are never too old to feel better than you did yesterday. Real change happens in the moments you decide to choose yourself again. Imagine starting your day with a small action that supports everything. You want your future to look like more walks without pain, more mornings with energy, more nights of deep sleep, and more confidence that your heart will carry you safely into the years ahead. This is not about perfection, it's about progress. Adding flaxseed to your oatmeal is simple, but the message behind it is powerful. You're choosing your health, you're choosing your longevity, and you're choosing to stay active and independent. Along with this, your body thrives on gentle movement. A few minutes of slow marching in place, a simple leg raise, a light stretch of your arm and back. These little motions keep your circulation flowing and your joints flexible. You don't need heavy weights or intense cardio. Your goal is to stay mobile, stable, and strong enough to enjoy life on your terms. 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough to remind your muscles that they still matter and they will respond. Fuel your day with water, herbal teas, and colorful foods like berries, leafy greens, beans, olive oil, and nuts. These foods work like natural cleaners inside your body, helping your arteries stay open and your heart stay young. And when you combine nourishing foods with simple daily movement, you create a rhythm of health that becomes almost effortless. But here's something many people ignore: your mindset. At 75 or 85 or even 95, your thoughts matter more than ever. When you wake up each day grateful, hopeful, and committed to caring for your body, you activate motivation that keeps you consistent. Tell yourself, I deserve to feel good. Tell yourself, my age is not my limit. Because it's true, your body listens to your mind. When you believe you can improve, you start to notice opportunities everywhere, opportunities to move more, to eat smarter, to rest deeper, and to reconnect with the energy you thought you lost years ago. Never underestimate the power of tiny habits done with intention. That 1 tablespoon of flaxseed is not just about heart health. It's a reminder that small daily actions build long-term strength. It's a reminder that you are still capable of change. It's a reminder that your best days can still be ahead of you, full of vitality, mobility, and joy. So tomorrow morning, before you take the first bite of your oatmeal, sprinkle that tablespoon of flaxseed and smile, knowing you just made a choice that supports your future. Take a deep breath. Sit tall. Move a little more today than you did yesterday. Eat foods that love you back. And hold on to the belief that your body is still on your side, because it is. With simple habits, a nourished heart, and a determined mindset, you can stay healthy, energetic, and youthful far beyond 75. Your journey is not over, it is still unfolding, and you have every reason to step into each new day with strength and confidence. More daily habits like adding flaxseed to oatmeal can naturally support cleaner arteries, stronger heart health, and higher energy levels for adults over 75. Because the body responds powerfully to simple, consistent nourishment even at an older age. When someone reaches their mid-70s or beyond, they often assume their body has slowed down too much to benefit from small changes. But the truth is that the body never stops adapting, healing, or improving when given the right materials. Flaxseed is one of those materials that works quietly and consistently, helping reduce inflammation, supporting healthy cholesterol, and assisting the body in keeping arteries clearer and more flexible. Just a single tablespoon added to a morning bowl of oatmeal can create a daily routine that feeds the heart the nutrients it needs without adding any complication or stress. For older adults who may not want drastic diet changes or heavy restriction, this is a simple step that fits effortlessly into their morning ritual. Oatmeal itself is already a powerful food for seniors. It is comforting, easy to digest, and beneficial for cholesterol and heart support because of its high beta-glucan fiber content. But adding flaxseed takes the benefits further because flax provides both soluble and insoluble fiber, healthy plant omega-3 fatty acids, and lignans that help fight oxidative stress. These components work together to support better circulation, reduce artery stiffness, and help the body naturally manage plaque buildup over time. Seniors who add flaxseed regularly may notice smoother digestion, more stable energy during the day, and even improved blood pressure readings, all because this tiny grain amplifies the strength of an already healthy breakfast. It is a change that takes only seconds but can have a noticeable impact on how the body performs throughout the day. What makes this habit so powerful is that it requires almost no effort and no drastic lifestyle adjustment. Seniors often feel overwhelmed by complicated health advice that involve long lists of foods to avoid or strict routines that feel unrealistic. But one tablespoon added to something they already enjoy feels doable. It creates a sense of achievement and control, and that feeling itself motivates more healthy choices. When someone experiences even subtle improvements such as better digestion, less heaviness in the chest, or more energy in the mornings, they naturally become more consistent. This consistency is what creates long-term heart benefits. The body thrives on routines that support nutrient absorption, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar. And flaxseed checks all of these boxes in a very gentle way. Another powerful aspect is how this small habit fits into the emotional and mental routines of seniors. Many older adults begin their days quietly, often with a sense of reflection. In that peaceful morning moment, choosing to add something healing to breakfast becomes more than a physical act. It becomes a message to the body that health still matters, that the heart still deserves care, and that age is not a limitation. It reinforces the belief that small steps still count and that every day holds the potential to support longevity. When seniors feel empowered by simple habits, they tend to carry that positivity throughout the day, making them more likely to drink enough water, choose healthier snacks, or take short walks that contribute further to artery and heart health. Flaxseed also works beautifully because the body of a senior needs consistent, gentle support rather than extreme intervention. Its nutrients are slow-acting but highly effective over time. Omega-3 fats help reduce inflammation, which plays a major role in artery clogging. Fiber helps the digestive system remove excess cholesterol before it enters the bloodstream. Antioxidants protect artery walls from damage, helping keep them flexible and strong. These benefits don't require medication adjustments, expensive supplements, or complicated dietary programs. They come from a simple food that blends easily into oatmeal without changing the taste or texture too much, making it ideal for those who prefer mild, familiar flavors. This daily habit also works as a foundation for broader wellness. When seniors start their day with a nourishing choice, it sets a tone of self-care that influences the rest of their actions. Instead of rushing through meals or skipping nourishment, they become more mindful. That mindfulness can lead to choosing healthier lunch and dinner options, maintaining hydration throughout the day, and even improving sleep quality by evening. A strong heart needs support 24 hours a day. and starting the morning with something that directly feeds artery health creates momentum that carries into every other choice made that day. The simplicity of adding flaxseed to oatmeal also means it is sustainable. Many health routines fail because they require too much planning, too much energy, or too much change. But this is something that can be done even on days when energy is low, appetite is small, or mobility feels limited. It is as easy as sprinkling a spoonful into a bowl and stirring it in. This kind of reliability is what turns a small action into a long-term habit. And long-term habits are what truly transforms senior health. Seniors who adopt this morning ritual often feel renewed sense of pride because they realize they are actively caring for their hearts in a way that feels easy, comfortable, and natural. Gentle daily movements such as light marching, simple stretches, and slow leg raises help seniors stay mobile, flexible, stable, and physically confident without needing intense exercise because the body responds to motion at any age. Many adults over 75 believe that exercise must be strenuous to be effective, but the truth is that light, consistent movements done daily can transform balance, circulation, joint comfort, and overall strength. As the body ages, muscles naturally lose mass, joints may stiffen, and balance can weaken. Yet all of these changes can be improved with small daily efforts. Even a few minutes of intentional movement can wake up the legs, strengthen the core, and support a steadier gait that reduces the risk of falls. These gentle exercises also keep the joints lubricated, helping seniors feel less stiff when getting out of bed, standing from a chair, or walking across the room. There is a common misconception that if a senior cannot do heavy workouts, then movement won't make a difference. But the opposite is true. Seniors over 75 benefit more from mild, low-impact exercises because the movements encourage circulation without putting pressure on fragile joints. Light marching in place is a perfect example. It raises the knees just slightly, activates the hip flexors, wakes up the lower legs, and helps blood flow return to the heart more efficiently. A minute or two of marching can boost warmth in the legs, improve balance, and build confidence before starting daily tasks. Simple stretches, raising the arms slowly overhead, gently rotating the shoulders, stretching the back while seated help lengthen the muscles and keep the body feeling open and mobile. These movements increase flexibility and calm stiffness, making it easier to move throughout the day. Slow leg raises strengthen the muscles that matter most for independence, the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. These are the muscles responsible for standing up, climbing steps, walking steadily, and preventing falls. For many seniors, weakness in the legs is the first sign that they are losing mobility, but slow leg raises can rebuild those muscles in a safe, controlled way. The beauty of these exercises is that they do not require equipment, special clothing, or long workouts. They can be done while holding a chair for support, sitting on a bed, or even while watching TV. The goal is not to push the body hard, but to wake it up, gently and consistently reminding the muscles that they are still needed. Gentle movement also affects the mind in powerful ways. When seniors stay physically active, even in small ways, they often feel more capable and independent. Movement creates a sense of momentum. It sends the message that age is not a barrier, but a stage of life where simple habits still bring real benefits. Many seniors find that after just a few days of light exercises, their posture improves. They feel more confident standing or walking, and their energy levels rise. This newfound energy can encourage them to participate more in daily activities, spend more time outdoors, or engage socially with family and friends, all of which contribute to better overall well-being. These small exercises also strengthen the circulatory system. When the muscles contract, they help push blood through the veins, supporting heart health and lowering the risk of swelling in the legs and ankles. Movement keeps the body's internal systems active and reduces the feeling of heaviness or fatigue that often comes from long periods of sitting. For seniors who spend a lot of time indoors or seated, gentle daily movement becomes essential for keeping both the body and mind alert. Even 2 or 3 short movement breaks throughout the day can make an enormous difference in how energized and stable they feel. Light exercises also help maintain bone health. Bones respond to movement by staying stronger, especially when there is a little resistance involved, such as lifting the legs or standing on tiptoes. These activities tell the bones to stay dense and supportive, helping reduce the risk of fractures. For seniors, maintaining bone strength is essential to staying independent, and gentle movement provide just enough stimulation to keep the bones healthy without causing strain. Another overlooked benefit of gentle movement is the boost it gives to coordination and brain activity. When a senior practices slow leg raises or marches in place, the brain must communicate with the muscles in a synchronized pattern. This keeps neurological pathways active and helps maintain sharper coordination. Many seniors report that their balance improves within a few weeks of consistent movement. Better balance reduces fear of falling, and that freedom allows them to move more confidently throughout their day. Gentle movement also supports better sleep. When the body is lightly active during the day, it is more likely to relax at night. Seniors who add simple exercises into their routine often fall asleep more easily, sleep deeper, and wake with less stiffness. The body thrives when it experiences a balance of mild activity and proper rest, and the exercises help maintain that balance naturally. What makes gentle daily movement truly powerful is how sustainable it is. Seniors do not need to set aside an hour or push through fatigue. Even 5 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes at midday, and a few stretches in the evening can make a noticeable difference. These movements become part of a natural rhythm, something easy to maintain day after day. When these habits become routine, the body gradually becomes stronger, more flexible, more stable, and more energized. Seniors begin to trust their bodies again, recognizing that strength is still possible. Mobility is still achievable, and improvement does not require intense effort. Gentle movement becomes a quiet but steady source of vitality that supports independence and quality of life far beyond the age of 70. 5. A positive, determined mindset combined with nourishing foods empowers older adults to stay youthful, motivated, and in control of their health, proving that improvement is possible at any age because the mind and body are connected in ways many people underestimate. When someone reaches 75, 80, or even 90, they may start believing that their best health years are behind them, but the truth is that the body listens to the thoughts and choices a person makes every single day. When a senior wakes up with the belief that their actions still matter, that they can still get stronger, and that their habits still shape their future, the body responds with energy, clarity, and resilience. A positive mindset becomes the internal engine that drives physical improvement, making it easier to eat better, move consistently, breathe calmly, and stay committed to wellness. Nourishing foods play a powerful role in this process, because they support the body from the inside out. When seniors choose foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, beans, olive oil, whole grains, and heart-supportive additions like flaxseed or chia seeds, they give their cells the nutrients needed to repair, rebuild, and rejuvenate. These foods help reduce inflammation, protect the heart, stabilize blood sugar, improve digestion, and support brain function. Eating this way signals care and respect for the body. That simple act of choosing nourishment reinforces the belief that health is still within reach, that each meal is an opportunity to support longevity, and that age does not define vitality. When a senior sees improvements in energy, digestion, or mood after eating, well, it strengthens the mindset that positive change is still happening. A determined mindset also helps seniors stay consistent with small habits that bring big rewards. Motivation does not always come from excitement, it often comes from belief. When older adults believe that walking a little more each day, stretching gently, hydrating regularly, or eating whole foods can make a difference, they take action with more confidence. This confidence fuels consistency, and consistency builds results. Over time, seniors notice that they feel lighter, more balanced, more awake, and more capable. This inner shift encourages them to keep going. It becomes a cycle of positive reinforcement where belief shapes action and action strengthens belief. Mindset also influences how seniors respond to challenges. Aging naturally brings aches, stiffness, fatigue, or slower recovery. But a positive mindset changes how these challenges are interpreted. Instead of feeling defeated, seniors with a strong mindset see these moments as signals to adjust, slow down, or focus more on self-care. This gentle, compassionate approach prevents discouragement and helps older adults stay on track. They learn to celebrate small improvements, acknowledge their efforts, and view each day as a new opportunity. This kind of thinking reduces stress, which is essential because stress harms the heart, weakens the immune system, and accelerates aging. A positive mindset lowers stress hormones, leading to better heart health, clearer thinking, and improved emotional balance. Another powerful effect of a positive mindset is how it influences daily choices. Seniors who believe in their ability to maintain their health are more likely to drink enough water, go for short walks, practice breathing exercises, and choose foods that support their well-being. They naturally become more mindful of how their body feels and what it needs. This self-awareness builds confidence, and confidence builds independence. A strong mindset helps them stay socially connected, engage in meaningful hobbies, and maintain routines that support mental sharpness. These habits protect against loneliness, depression, and cognitive decline, all of which become risks with age. A hopeful perspective makes it easier to stay emotionally strong and mentally active. Nourishing foods and a positive mindset also work together to support the brain. Healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamins from whole foods help protect brain cells from damage, improve memory, and support focus. When the brain feels sharper, seniors feel more capable and energetic. This mental clarity encourages them to continue eating well, moving regularly, and thinking positively. The brain thrives on supportive choices, and the body follows. A nourished mind creates calmer emotions, better sleep, and a more stable mood, which all contribute to feeling youthful. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring reality. It means choosing to focus on what is possible. Every small improvement, no matter how minor, becomes a sign that the body is still responding. Seniors who keep this mindset often experience renewed enthusiasm for life. They begin to enjoy their meals more, appreciate their walks more, and feel proud of the small habits they build. They start to recognize the strength in their own resilience. That sense of empowerment is deeply motivating. It helps them avoid the trap of believing that age limits everything. Instead, they realize that age simply shapes how they approach their health, not whether improvement is possible. When nourishing foods, gentle movement, and a strong mindset come together, the result is a more vibrant, energetic, and empowered life. Seniors begin to feel younger, not because they are reversing time, but because they are working with their bodies instead of against them. They gain confidence in their ability to influence their health. They build routines that support vitality, and they embrace each day with a sense of purpose and possibility. Improvement remains within reach at any age, and the combination of a positive mind and nourishing choice keeps the door open for strength, energy, and youthful spirit to thrive well into the later years.